So rather than overthinking this for another 3 years, I'm just going to start right here, right now, the day where I am, instead of trying to make things perfect. I've got no makeup on, my hair's a mess, I'm still wearing my jammies, but I'm going to start somewhere, right? So the premise of this video is kind of a reset for your life, really. Just getting yourself back on track if you've been feeling a wee bit discombobulated, a wee bit kind of under the weather, a wee bit lost maybe. Then what I'm going to do is give myself 7 days to get my shit together. I'm going to have a room clear out and tidy, maybe move it about as well. I want to create a couple of different kind of spaces for myself. I want to create a workout space, just something small, but somewhere where I can go every morning easily just to get a wee quick workout in. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. I've got a few weights and a walking pad. I would like to create a wee kind of work area, potentially with a walking pad and like a standing desk, and then that way I can get some steps in, because I literally haven't really moved much in the last while. I also want to get my food back in check, so maybe do some food prep, maybe do some food shopping. I know the channel's usually about fashion, but fashion, we are going to incorporate that as well. Obviously it's just that right now I can't really be bothered thinking about it, but it's definitely on the list as something, one of the things that I want to get back into. So the next 7 days we're going to make some wee steps every day so that they add up to bigger steps, and then we can get back to the fashion content and stuff like that. I actually have lost a bit of weight. I'd put a load of weight on all the last kind of couple of years, and I've managed to lose a bit of it through doing keto, so I do feel a bit better. It's just that I'm quite easily falling into a kind of depressive state, so I can feel that kind of hovering on me. So I'm going to face it head on and start making changes now before it gets too difficult. So first steps first. I finish my breakfast. I'm going to tackle this room, so come along with me. What? That fly? This fly's been tormenting me for about 3 days. That is kind of gross, isn't it? I can't use fly killer though because it's poisonous to cats, so I keep trying to get him to go to the window, but it's not happening. Anyway. Right, okay, this is where we're going to be starting for. Don't be alarmed. Hi, my kiddo. Hi. So, this is the room as it currently stands. It's not too bad. I mean, it's been worse, honestly, it has, but you can kind of see things are just starting to get out of control a bit. So I'm going to try and make this better. Hopefully you can see this alright. I'm going to start where the biggest mess is, which is basically just clothes, and this is all just stuff that I was trying on. I did have a day out and it took me like 3 weeks to plan an outfit. I ended up wearing a pair of joggers. So if that tells you anything about where I'm at right now, that'll probably be it. So basically I'm not going to film this whole thing because it's really boring, but I'm just going to get this mess tidied up and put away, and then I can think about moving the room. Definitely want to move this bed, and I really want to create a workout area around about here. So I'll need to get all this cleared away, so I'll come back to you when that's done. That actually went better than what I thought. I managed to get a lot of the room tidied. Not necessarily moving, I'm not going to move things in out, it's too much for the day. That's got to take like a full day. So that's on the list for day 2. Right now I'm going to get a takeaway and watch Scream 7 because I went to the cinema to see Scream 7 and it was really good. But we got the 4D chairs, like our 4D cinema or whatever. I bought them without realising. So I was like shaking all about the place. So I couldn't really concentrate and like follow the story properly. So it's come on to Amazon, so I'm going to watch that tonight. And I'll catch up with you in the morning for day 2. Did actually make my dinner the night, didn't get a takeaway. It is a curry, but a shop bought curry, but I just added a few things to it to make it quite nice. There's that fly again. First things first in the morning, cup of tea, and get the medicine in. This thought, I'm going for a shower right now. I don't know if I can do it. I do know that'll feel better though. I'm going to try. Just fly hunting. That'll be as good as it gets for the day. No shower, but I did wash my face and brush my teeth, so that's a wee good, that's a win. And I will take that one. I'm going to go downstairs, but first of all I'll show you one thing that I always do have to do. Right, I've wondered if you ever see like why I've got plastic on my bed. It's because my wee cat pees sometimes, so that was a fail. No, a fail, that was the wrong word. We speak kindly to ourselves in this house. So, I actually have to do the same with the couch. Put just like a wee plastic sheeting down on it so she doesn't ruin everything. So I've done more this morning than what I usually would do on a Sunday morning, and I'm taking that as a good sign. Simple things like getting up, eating some food, getting washed, putting some clothes on, brushing your teeth, doing a bit of tidying up. Makes me feel better. I didn't manage a full-on shower, but I'll maybe do that later. I'm just going to chill for a wee bit, and I know this might seem a bit ridiculous to anybody that does, or maybe even somebody that does suffer with mental health issues and depression and things like that, because it's so individual to each person. I'm not making this to try and say that this is exactly what you should or shouldn't do. I'm just documenting my kind of experience, and maybe it'll help somebody along the way. This is just where I'm at right now, so I'm kind of meeting myself where I am instead of trying to force something that isn't, but at the same time no wallowing in things and try to push myself. It's just about knowing that limit, and about knowing yourself really. And right now I do need a push, and I think it's helping because, as I said, earlier, I recognise the signs when we're starting to let wee things go and all that kind of stuff. So this is just what I'm doing to try and make myself feel better. And I know this is day 2 and I've still not moved the room. It's still on the list. It will get done this week, but probably not the day. Saying that, it's only 10 o'clock in the morning, so you never know. So we're in day 3. Hasn't actually really went according to plan. I haven't done that much of the stuff that I said I was going to do yet. Room's still looking good and tidy, everything's still kind of caught up here. I just can't decide if I actually want to move the room or not, because I kind of like it the way it is. So I'm still thinking on that. But what I really want to do is get a takeaway, but I'm not going to do that. So instead I'm going to make prawn fried rice, but like a healthier version. So just kind of marinate some prawns. I've got some basmati rice and just add like kind of butter and lemon, different kind of veg. It looks pretty good. See how it tastes though. It's good. It's good. Maybe a wee bit shorter time for the prawns the next time, but it's tasty. And the more I'm eating it, the more I'm liking it. I'll stick the recipe underneath for if anybody's interested in it. Very simple, but it's kind of fresh, but also kind of got that umami, loads of flavouring in it. So I'm quite chuffed with that. I just put it in one of these wee bowls. So I was thinking I'll probably not eat it all, but I actually might now that I've tasted it. I think Jax wants some as well. So that's my healthy-ish. That is fairly healthy. It's just the butter that was put into the rice. Better than getting like a prawn fried rice or something for the Chinese, saving money and calories. Not that I'm really concerned about calories, but I definitely have put a bit more weight on after losing what I'd lost on keto, which is fine. I'm alright with that. I was really probably quite kind of too thin when I first lost all the weight, so I'm kind of happy to have put a wee bit back on, have some curves. But what I need to do now is get it kind of toned, still in my jammies, and that's where the workout bench comes in. Come on then. And the walking pad. I've ordered a standing desk, just a really cheap one. I think it was like 15 quid. I don't even know what it'll be like, but I've got a walking pad, and my kind of thoughts are, I think a walking pad would be really good for me because I don't really go out that much. All the last couple of weeks I went out a couple of kind of long walks, but my son doesn't really enjoy it. It makes him miserable and therefore makes me miserable, so it's not really a win-win for it either of us. So I was thinking, try this walking pad and just use that while I'm like doing some work or doing some editing or doing some whatever it might be with the standing desk. I think that'll really make a difference because honestly, you wouldn't believe it, but I don't know how accurate the step thing is on your phone. I don't even really wear a fitness watch anymore sometimes a day, but sometimes my steps in a day are under 100, and that can't be good. I mean, a day drive, probably more or less every place I go, but under 100 steps. It's no good. So I'm really hoping that the standing desk and the walking pad, then I'll have an excuse. She says. We're on day 4 of the 7-day challenge, and it's been going alright. It has been going alright. Yesterday was a wee bit of a write-off. Time in the month and all that. I don't know if that's too much information, but I'm pretty much putting up here my depressive state. So it was a wee bit of write-off yesterday. I woke up the day feeling a little bit productive. I've actually got my standing desk coming the day, so I'm hoping I can set that up. I'm not going to set like a big aim for I know it should be 10,000 steps a day, but I'm going to maybe just have the first one set at like 3,000. Is that too much? I don't know. I've never used a walking pad before, so I don't really know how it works, but we'll gauge it together and we'll kind of figure out what's possible. I don't know how long 3,000 steps would take. I guess we'll find out. This just came. I know it's not a standing desk, that's for a fact, but I don't actually know what it is. Let's see. Can't actually remember ordering anything else, but oh, I do remember. It's just like a wee figurine that I've seen that I quite liked. That's quite cute. I don't know where she'll live. Quite like that. Oh. Shucks. It's went everywhere. So new. Ugh. What a mess. Because I'm sitting on his seat, usually he sits here. That's a nice wee addition. Don't know if you can see it. Pretty happy with it. They're 5 and my parcel hasn't came yet, so I don't think we're getting the pad today. Hopefully tomorrow, unless it's been lost. But I'm going to do though is tidy out this fridge because the bins have went out, so that's good. I need to get this fridge tidied though. I haven't emptied it for about maybe 2 weeks. I know, it's bad. Just going to stick everything straight into the bins. What a waste. And day 5. Actually feeling a good bit better. These wee things I've been doing throughout the week for myself, kind of meeting myself where I am, but also pushing myself have really helped, and I'm starting to feel definitely a bit stronger and a bit more that I can face things kind of head on. I'm in a dispute right now about my bloody standing desk though. They're saying that they delivered it and they definitely haven't delivered it. So that's not arrived yet, so that's a bit of a bummer. I haven't managed to get that much exercise in. There's no excuse to use the walking pad. I don't have to have a standing desk. How many times have I said standing desk in this video? Count and let me know. Is that your list? This is what happens sometimes. You pin everything on one thing, like, oh, I'll start when that arrives, or I can't do it until that happens, or I'll wait for X, Y, and Z until A, B, C can happen, and that's just no really the best way to look at things. I don't think. I think we just have to do the best we can with what we've got. So, whether this desk arrives or no, I'm going to get the walking pad out today and get some steps in. We're on a good trajectory, shall we say. Got a wee parcel this morning. This is just a wee haircut that I ordered. See if I can get out of this bun situation that I find myself trapped in. I don't really know if I'll know how to work that. So you look at that. And I did get this t-shirt jumper thing. If you can't tell, I'm a super casual person. Like, even when I'm dressed up, I still get a kind of element of casual about it. Maybe that's the millennial in me, I don't know. But I got this, I thought it was quite cute. A 10 and I got a 12. I got an 8 to 10 and a 12 to 14 because I'm still not really sure about sizing. And then whatever one doesn't fit, I'll send back. It's alright, it was on the sale. I think it was only like £9. But just for 30. So, quite happy with that. I need to try it on, obviously, but that's the medium. I'll try them. I don't think buying yourself things is the way to go, but because there's been times where I've went and bought like a bunch of stuff thinking it'll make me feel better, and it makes me feel better for about 5 seconds and then I forget about it. So I kind of need to deal with what's going on in here and in here before you look to like external things, I think, anyway. But it's still nice to put something fresh on. So I'm going to get showered, do my hair, put some makeup on and go out into the world. Wish me luck. Right, I've just received 2 parcels. Again, none of them look like a fucking standing desk, but I could be wrong. Okay. See, that's the pillows I ordered. I know they've just sent a second pack. So I've got 2 for an item that I only ordered 1 of. So that could be where the confusion is. And this, again, really solid bits. Now that's stuff that I bought to try and fix the back fence. So the week continues. Came into my mum's work to give a hand on a bit of hard labour to get you feeling a bit better against the ironing. Also, I found something. I found a black feather. I'm going to take that as a really good sign. Today was actually a really good day. Day 6, and I know why it was good. It was good because I had something to do, I had a purpose. I had to get up in the morning, I had to go help my ma. I'd done some work, and it felt really good. Even just something like that makes such a huge difference. So I'm feeling good, and although I've still not gotten standing desk, and I've still not really done much exercise. Saturday night now, so I was going to go and see Spider-Man, but it's fully booked. So I'm going to try and get in for the Mora. I was going to pre-book the Mora, but I don't know. I might still pre-book it, but the day was a good day, so I've got to make a nice healthy dinner. But I'm feeling so much better. We're out the bun and got to see Spider-Man. This is what I'm wearing at the cinema. Super casual.